Pre-Pottery Neolithic A, PPNA, denotes the first stage of the Pre-Pottery Neolithic in early Levantine and Anatolian Neolithic culture, dating to c. 12,000, c. 10,800 years ago, that is, 10,800 BCE. Archaeological remains are located in the Levantine and Upper Mesopotamian region of the Fertile Crescent. The time period is characterized by tiny circular mud brick dwellings, the cultivation of crops, the hunting of wild game, and unique burial customs in which bodies were buried below the floors of dwellings. The Pre-Pottery Neolithic A and the following Pre-Pottery Neolithic B, PPNB, were originally defined by Kathleen Kenyon in the type site of Jericho, State of Palestine. During this time, pottery was not yet in use. They precede the ceramic Neolithic Yarmouktian culture. PPNA succeeds the Natufian culture of the Epipaleolithic Near East. PPNA archaeological sites are much larger than those of the preceding Natufian hunter-gatherer culture and contain traces of communal structures, such as the famous Tower of Jericho. PPNA settlements are characterized by round, semi-subterranean houses with stone foundations and terrazzo floors. The upper walls were constructed of unbaked clay mud bricks with plano-convex cross-sections. The hearths were small and covered with cobbles. Heated rocks were used in cooking, which led to an accumulation of fire-cracked rock in the buildings. Almost every settlement contained storage bins made of either stones or mud brick. The PPNA settlements showcase remarkable architectural features and provide valuable insights into early human societies. Studying these settlements helps us understand the evolution of human civilization and the ingenuity of our ancestors in adapting to their environment. The intricate details preserved in these ancient sites invite us to unravel the mysteries of our past and appreciate the rich history of human development. As of 2013, Gesher, modern Israel, became the earliest known of all known Neolithic sites, PPNA, with a calibrated carbon-14 date of 10,459 BCE plus 348 years, analysis suggesting that it may have been the starting point of a Neolithic revolution. A contemporary site is Muribet in modern Syria. One of the most notable PPNA settlements is Jericho, thought to be the world's first town, c. 9000 BCE. The PPNA town contained a population of up to 3,000 people and was protected by a massive stone wall and tower. There is much debate over the function of the wall, for there is no evidence of any serious warfare at this time. One possibility is the wall was built to protect the salt resources of Jericho. It has also been proposed that the tower caught the shadow of the largest nearby mountain on summer solstice in order to create a sense of power in support of whatever hierarchy ruled the town's inhabitants. PPNA cultures are unique for their burial practices, and Kenyon characterized them as living with their dead. Kenyon found no fewer than 279 burials, below floors, under household foundations, and in between walls. In the PPNB period, skulls were often dug up and reburied or mottled with clay and presumably displayed. This practice of reburial and display signified an intense spiritual connection with the dead, blurring the lines between the living and those who had passed. The intricate burial rituals of the PPNA and PPNB cultures reflect a profound reverence for the deceased and a belief in the continued presence of their spirits among the living. These burial practices highlight the deep connection these ancient societies had with death, viewing it as an integral part of their existence and cultural identity. Through their unique burial practices, the PPNA and PPNB cultures sought to honor and remember their ancestors, ensuring a perpetual bond between the living and the dead. The lithic industry is based on blades struck from regular cores. Sickle blades and arrowheads continue traditions from the late Natufian culture. Transverse blow axes and polished adzes appear for the first time. These innovations mark a significant technological advancement, reflecting the ingenuity and adaptability of early humans. The evolution of lithic technology provides valuable insights into the ancient societies and their ways of life. Studying lithics allows us to unravel the complexities of past cultures and understand their development over time. Each lithic artifact is like a piece of a puzzle, helping us reconstruct the history and daily practices of our ancestors. Through meticulous examination and interpretation, we can appreciate the craftsmanship and resourcefulness of ancient civilizations. The legacy of lithics is a testament to human creativity and innovation, connecting us to our shared past and shaping our understanding of cultural evolution. By studying lithics, we are not just exploring the tools of our ancestors, but also the intricate web of knowledge and skills they possessed. Sedentism of this time allowed for the cultivation of local grains, such as barley and wild oats, and for storage in granaries. Sites such as Dara and Jericho retained a hunting lifestyle until the PPNB period, but granaries allowed for year-round occupation. This period of cultivation is considered pre-domestication, but may have begun to develop plant species into the domesticated forms they are today. Deliberate, extended-period storage was made possible by the use of suspended floors for air circulation and protection from rodents. This practice precedes the emergence of domestication and large-scale sedentary communities by at least 1,000 years. Granaries are positioned in places between other buildings early on, c. 11th 500 BP. However, beginning around 10th 500 BP, they were moved inside houses, and by 9th 500 BP, storage occurred in special rooms. This change might reflect changing systems of ownership and property as granaries shifted from communal use and ownership to become under the control of households or individuals. It has been observed of these granaries that their sophisticated storage systems with subfloor ventilation are a precocious development that precedes the emergence of almost all of the other elements of the Near Eastern Neolithic package: domestication, large-scale sedentary communities, and the entrenchment of some degree of social differentiation. Moreover, building granaries may have been the most important feature in increasing sedentism that required active community participation in new lifeways. As the community gathered to construct these innovative granaries, a bond formed among them, laying the foundation for a settled lifestyle previously unseen. Through their collective efforts, a sense of shared purpose and communal identity flourished, shaping the course of their civilization for generations to come. The granaries stood not only as structures for storing food, but as symbols of unity, progress, and the power of cooperation among early human societies. With more sites becoming known, archaeologists have defined a number of regional variants of pre-pottery Neolithic A. Aswadian, in the Damascus Basin, defined by finds from Tel Aswad IA. Typical, bipolar cores, big sickle blades, Aswad points. The Aswadian variant recently was abolished by the work of Danielle Stordeur in her initial report from further investigations in 2001-2006. The PPMB horizon was moved back at this site to around 10,700 BP. Muribétion in the northern Levant, defined by the finds from Muribet Athride, Twi B, typical, Helwan points, sickle blades with base aménagé or short stem and terminal retouche. Other sites include Sheikh Hassan and Jerf el Ahmar. Sites in Upper Mesopotamia include Chayonu and Gobekli Tepe, with the latter possibly being the oldest ritual complex yet discovered.